U.S. Democratic and Republican senators now wrangling over a measure to reduce gun violence are considering ways to improve school safety, expand background checks, and what are known as red flag laws. Democratic Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut on Sunday told CBS News his negotiations with Republican John Cornyn of Texas include significant investments in mental health, money for school security, and, quote, modest but impactful changes in gun laws. U.S. Senator Pat Toomey, a Pennsylvania Republican member of the negotiating group, said expanding background checks were on the table, as well as red flag laws that would allow law enforcement to remove firearms from individuals deemed dangerous. The negotiations come in the wake of catastrophic mass shootings. In mid-May, an avowed white supremacist slaughtered 10, mostly African Americans, inside a Buffalo supermarket. A little over a week later, a gunman murdered 19 children and 2 teachers inside a Texas elementary school. Both shooters were 18 years old and able to legally purchase the military-style assault rifles used in the attacks.
For God's sake, how much more carnage are we willing to accept? How many more innocent American lives must be taken before we say enough, enough?
U.S. President Joe Biden last week called on lawmakers to ban assault weapons, expand background checks, and implement other gun control measures.
The fact that the majority of the Senate Republicans don't want any of these proposals even to be debated or come up for a vote, I find unconscionable. We can't fail the American people again.
Previous Democratic efforts to add restrictions on the sale of firearms have met a wall of Republican resistance. And with the Senate evenly divided between the parties, it's far from certain any bipartisan measure will advance. If lawmakers needed any reminder about the severity of gun violence in the U.S., this weekend delivered a reality check. Security camera footage shows a crowd fleeing after gunfire erupted on Philadelphia's South Street late on Saturday, which left 3 people dead and 11 injured. 3 more people died after a shooting outside a bar in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Last week, a gunman stormed a Tulsa hospital and killed 5, including himself. The Senate talks will continue into early this week when Congress returns from a Memorial Day break.